Oops. Instead of 25,000, I actually did 250,000. It went through though.
Yeah, you owe me 220.
Alright.
You owe me 225.
Okay. I just put the 225 store credit.
Alright, that'll work.
Okay.
There's some levels of wealth where a decimal point error isn't a financial disaster, it's a social experiment. Last year, a video emerged from the world-famous Icebox jewelry store in Atlanta that left the internet absolutely reeling. The scene, Lil Baby, one of the most successful artists of his generation, stands at the counter. A sales associate rings up a total. The price tag? $250,000. The problem? Lil Baby only intended to spend $25,000. Most people would demand a refund, cancel the card, or call their lawyers. Instead, Lil Baby looked at the cashier, paused for a beat, and effectively said, "Keep it." It was a moment of pure cinematic flex, or perhaps something much deeper. When the associate then informed him the extra $225,000 had been converted into store credit, the internet exploded. Was it a glitch, a setup, or a masterclass in PR? Before we dissect the financial psychology behind why a rapper would accept $225,000 in store credit instead of a wire transfer, I have a question. Do you want the sanitized PR version of celebrity wealth, or do you want the forensic truth? If you value the kind of accountability that breaks down the real mechanics of industry power, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on all notifications. Join the elite circle of viewers who see past the glitter.
Country Wayne talking about. Country Wayne talking about I don't pay. Country Wayne, we getting real money, Country Wayne. You don't see me pay, cause I don't want to be on camera. Now I'm on camera for you.
Okay.
Country Wayne.
Duffel was full. It was pockets, now it's duffels.
Oh my god.
Mom,
Nice wallets.
I want you to have a bag like that. Yeah, those wallets.
Nice wallets.
The shock wasn't just in the number, it was in the nonchalance. To understand why this moment went viral, we have to look at the power dynamics of the modern luxury retail game. The power flip occurred the second that receipt printed. Traditionally, the customer holds the leverage. You pay the money, you get the product. But in this scenario, the store effectively captured $250,000 of the artist's capital. The dynamic turned from a transaction into a hostage situation disguised as a luxury experience. The reversal was staggering. Lil Baby, the man who dictates the trends for millions, suddenly was the one navigating a system error that conveniently locked his money into the jeweler's ecosystem. It wasn't just a sale, it was a solidification of the jeweler's place at the top of the hip-hop hierarchy. When the luxury brand dictates the terms of the mistake, the power has officially moved from the wallet to the showroom. Pattern recognition is the key to seeing behind the curtain. When you look at the history of luxury retail, the accidental overcharge is a documented, albeit rarely admitted, tactical maneuver. It's a way to lock in high net worth clients to return to the store. Notice the feature, not the bug. Once you have $225,000 in store credit, you have to go back. We've seen this with other exclusive boutiques. They call it a glitch, but the result is always the same. It guarantees the client's loyalty for the next 3 to 5 years. It wasn't an accident that the associate mentioned the store credit immediately. It was a strategy. By turning a massive financial error into an exclusive membership card, they ensured that the next time Lil Baby buys a watch, it's coming from their display case, not a competitor's. Think about the psychological manipulation involved in turning a $225,000 error into a thank you for shopping. If that kind of institutional audacity makes you realize why we need independent analysts who aren't afraid of the luxury label, show your support by hitting the like button. It tells the algorithm that this community demands the truth. Let's get this video to 25,000 likes. Let's look at the undeniable receipts. We've reviewed the footage, every frame. The associate, Zahir, didn't look panicked. He looked prepared. When he said, "I just put the $225,000 towards store credit," it wasn't a desperate apology, it was a confident solution. The contradiction here is massive. A Grammy Award-winning artist, someone known for his meticulous control over his own career, suddenly relinquishes control over his own capital in a retail setting.
That's what you do.
Yeah, of course.
How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. How you doing? All right, good to see you, brother. Little man. I just got in this 2 days ago. Just can't take a break.
What's your overview? I need some money. I need.
The receipts of the viral clip show Baby looking stunned for exactly 0.5 seconds before his business mask slipped back into place. He knew that in the world of high-end hip-hop culture, admitting you were scammed is a bigger loss than losing the money. He chose the store credit over the L. Why does this keep working? Because of the status trap. The jewelry industry relies on the fact that for many artists, the relationship with the jeweler is worth more than the money itself. You aren't paying for the diamonds, you are paying for the access. The store associates know this. They know the rapper needs them to maintain their drip status. It's a masterclass in media psychology. They fall into this trap because the brand equity of Icebox is tied so deeply to the identity of the artists they serve. If Lil Baby were to go public and call it theft, he'd be challenging the very luxury institution that keeps him looking like a star. They aren't just selling chains, they're selling the feeling of being untouchable. We're entering the final, most revealing part of this analysis. If you stayed with me for 8 minutes, it's because you're the kind of viewer who actually understands the stakes of these luxury games. Subscribe right now to make sure you never miss a beat when these status pivots happen. Join the 500,000 truth seekers who see the world as it is, not as it's marketed. Zoom out to the systemic level. This isn't just about a jeweler and a rapper. This is about the representational economy. We're living in a society where the appearance of wealth is a critical asset. Whether it's a rapper at a jewelry store or a corporate executive at a networking gala, the accidental glitch is often part of the cost of admission. This is a case study in media literacy. When you watch these clips, you have to ask yourself, who is actually winning? Is it the artist flexing his ability to take it on the chin, or is it the jeweler who just secured a $250,000 lock-in on the most influential artist in the game? The bigger picture is that the glitch wasn't a failure, it was the most successful marketing campaign of the year. As Lil Baby moves on and the store credit is likely already liquidated into a new watch, the lesson remains. The jewelry industry in hip-hop has moved from a market to a lifestyle. It's an economy of favors, illusions, and occasional accidental overcharges. The shock moment at the counter wasn't just a blunder, it was a masterclass in high-stakes retail. The glitch was fixed, but the hierarchy remains exactly where it was. I want to ask you a very specific question. At what point does a luxury retail experience become a financial exploitation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you value accountability and want to stay updated as these high-status stories unfold, subscribe and hit the like button. I will keep you up to date on every single detail you need to know. Join the inner circle.